Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari. Jaya Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari. Jaya Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gorango, Nitai Goranga. Nitai Goranga. Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana, Gora Hare. Patita Pavana, Gora Hare. Neta Gora Hari Bo, Ribo, Ribo, Ribo. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajagacharya Ashtottara Satasi Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Prem Se Kaho Si Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, प्रभुपाद अनुगा की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, नित्याय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati ruttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 15. Bali Maharaj conquers the heavenly planets. We are preparing for Vamana Jayanti, which is coming 2 days later. So we are doing relevant readings from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Shri Rajavacha Balehe Padatrayam Bhume Kasmat Dharir Ayachata Bhutveshvarah Kripanaval Labdharto Apibabhandatam Etat Vedidum Ichchami Mahat Kautuhalam Hinah Yajneshwarasya Purnasya Bandham Chapi Anagasaha. Maharaja Parikshit inquired, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the proprietor of everything. Why did he beg 3 paces of land from Bali Maharaja like a poor man? And when he got the gift for which he had begged, why did he nonetheless arrest Bali Maharaj? I am very much anxious to know the mystery of these contradictions. Shri Shukavacha Parajita Shri Ashubhischa Hapito Hindrena Rajan Brigubhissa Jivitaha Sarvatmanatan Abhajat Brigun Palihi Sishyo Mahatmartha Nivedanena. Shukadeva Goswami said, O king, when Bali Maharaj lost all his opulence and died in the fight, Shukracharya, a descendant of Bhrigu Muni, brought him back to life. Because of this, the great soul Bali Maharaja became a disciple of Shukracharya and began to serve him with great faith, offering everything he had. Tam Brahmana Brigavaha Priyamana Ayajayan Vishwajita Trinakam Jigishamanam Vidhina Bishya Mahabhishekena Mahanubhavaha. The Brahmana descendants of Bhrigu Muni were very pleased with Bali Maharaja, who desired to conquer the kingdom of Indra. Therefore, after purifying him and properly bathing him according to the regulative principles, they engaged him in performing the yajna known as Vishwajit. Tato ratah kanchana pattanadho hayascha haryashva turanga varnaha dvajascha simhena virajamano hutashanad asahavibir ishtat. When ghee, clarified butter, was offered in the fire of sacrifice, there appeared from the fire a celestial chariot covered with gold and silk. There also appeared yellow horses like those of Indra and a flag marked with a lion. Dhanusta divyam puratopanadham tuna ariktau kavacham cha divyam pitamahas tasya dadau cha malam amlana pushpam jalajam cha sukraha. A gilded bow, 2 quivers of infallible arrows, and celestial armor also appeared. Bali Maharaja's grandfather Prahlada Maharaja offered Bali a garland of flowers that would never fade. And Shukracharya gave him a conch shell. Yevam saviprajita yodhanarthas te kalpitas swastaya ano atha vipran pradakshini kritya krita pranamaha prahridam amantraya namaschakara. When Bali Maharaj thus performed the special ritualistic ceremony advised by the Brahmanas and had received by their grace the equipment of fighting, he circumambulated the Brahmanas and offered them obeisances. He also saluted Prahlada Maharaja and offered obeisances to him. Atharuhya ratam divyam bhrigudattam maharatah susrag dharo atha sanhahya dhanvi khadgi drite shudhi hemangada lasat bahu spuran makara kundalah rarajaratam arudho dishnyastha ivahavyavat. Then after getting on the chariot given by Shukracharya, Bali Maharaja, decorated with a nice garland, put protective armor on his body, equipped himself with a bow and took up a sword and a quiver of arrows. When he sat down on the seat of the chariot, his arms decorated with golden bangles and his ears with sapphire earrings, he shone like a worshipable fire. Tulya Ishwariya Balashribihi Swayuthair Daitya Yuta Piti Pibabhir Ivakam Drigbhir Dahatbihi Paridhiniva Vrito Vikarshan Mahatim Asurim Dvajanim Vibuhu Yaya Vindrapurim Surhadam Kampayan Ivarothasi. When he assembled with his own soldiers and the demon chiefs, who were equal to him in strength, opulence, and beauty, they appeared as if they would swallow the sky and burn all directions with their vision. After thus gathering the demoniac soldiers, Bali Maharaja departed from the opulent capital of Indra. For the opulent capital of Indra, indeed he seemed to make the entire surface of the world tremble. Ramyam upavanodhyanaihi Srimadbhir Nandanadibhi Kujat Vibhanga Mithunair Gayan Matta Madhuvrataihi Pravala Falapushporu Bhara Shakhamara Dhrumahi. King Indra's city was full of pleasing orchards and gardens, such as the Nandana garden. Because the weight of the flowers, leaves, and fruits, the branches of the eternally existing trees were bending down. The gardens were visited by pairs of chirping birds and singing bees. The entire atmosphere was celestial. Beautiful women protected by the demigods sported in the gardens, which had lotus ponds full of swans, cranes, chakravakas, and ducks. The city was surrounded by trenches full of Ganges water known as Akasha Ganga, and by a high wall which was the color of fire. Upon this wall were parapets for fighting. The doors were made of solid gold plates, and the gates were of excellent marble. These were linked by various public roads. The entire city had been constructed by Vishwakarma. Om Tat Sat Omagyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatana Vidamtang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we are reading about Bali Maharaja, the great character. And here he is described as a demon king, Asura king. But he is also listed as one of the Mahajanas. Do you know that? Swayambhu, Narada Sambhu, Kumaro, Kapilo, Manahu. Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vayasakir, Vayam. Bali is listed as one of the Mahajanas. But now he is a demon. So we know two pieces of knowledge, that he is listed as a Mahajana, but he is described here as a super demon. So naturally there must have been a transformation. It's not that from devotee he became demon. He became from demon to devotee. From devotee's position there is no coming back. Because you are fully satisfied. Yayatma suprasiddhati. So it is a very interesting story how a demon becomes a devotee. We have heard of Prahlad Maharaj, who is a devotee among the demons. But we have not heard of a demon becoming a devotee. Asuras tad viparyaya. Asuras always viparidam, opposite to what Krishna wants, they will behave. So how is it possible from 180 degrees this person has become devotee? Shifted 180 degrees this side. That is why it is a very interesting story. But most people don't understand the story in terms of bhakti. If you go to Kerala, they will worship Bali Maharaja as a Raja only, not as a devotee, which means as a demon Raja. Because once he became a devotee, he was no more Raja. Oh, of course, he was Raja in Sutala planet. He was Raja, but different type of Raja. But if you go, they will have a mush-twirling, pot-bellied, gadha-wielding, funny-looking caricature of Bali Maharaj everywhere. Happy Onam, like that. Have you seen that? I used to wonder, what is this? This is a caricature, a funny sketch of Bali Maharaja. But he is one of the Mahajanas. Why would you draw a funny caricature of Bali Maharaj? Obviously, you don't understand who he is. You don't understand who he is. So they celebrate festival. Originally, it was meant to be Onam celebrated. Bali Maharaja coming from Sutala planet and coming and checking his residence here. Are you happy? Like that. But he's coming from Sutala planet means he's already devotee. This argument I had with somebody. He's saying that, no, you Maharaja, that's all. No devotee and all that. I said, where is he coming from? You know that he pushed him down. That we agree. Very unjust. Vamana did something wrong. This is Kerala, so everything Viparitam only a little bit. So that is very unjust. Very immoral. Very unethical. To push a nice ruling king who was successful, push him into Sutala and cheating him. So, but do you agree he came from Sutala to look at everybody and you took blessings and all that? Yes. But do you know that in Sutala he went and became devotee? Before he went to Sutala he became devotee. Do you know that? That is inconsequential. Of course it is not inconsequential. It is very consequential. Because when he comes and sees you, he is coming and seeing you as a devotee. He is not coming and seeing that you are enjoying material life very nicely. He is not come for that. That is what they interpret. He is come, and when citizens are very, Praja is very happy, enjoy. I also will enjoy with you, and I will have a pot-bellied this thing and dance with you. And this is the enjoyment we will do. That type of mood. He didn't come like that at all. He didn't come like that at all. Right? He came to tell you about his pastime of how he surrendered to Krishna, to Vamana, and ask you also to surrender. That is the teaching. That is the teaching of Bali Maharaja. Because he is a Mahajana. He knows what is Bhakti. He has not come here for any other purpose. So this point is missed out. In understanding the story of the Bhagavat, if you try to understand it on your own, according to your own speculation, you will invariably do mistakes. That is why you need a pure devotee, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, to give you an explanation, lead you into the understanding of the pastime. What is exactly happening here? How Bali Maharaj is surrendering, and how Krishna as Vamanadev is actually showing him so much mercy, and how he has acquired great fortune. People think he lost all his fortune, all his assets, he became a pauper. No, he became highly fortunate. He became most fortunate. He himself is so happy about it. He himself is so happy about it. So interpretation of Bali Maharaja and his pastime with Vamana. What is popular is this. Anything, see, asuras tad viparyaya hai. When people get attracted to the viparita interpretation, you must understand they are also asuric. You get attracted to opposition to the Lord. Very nicely you support it. Now, நாஸ்திகம் கிடையாதுங்க, but it looks very nice, that proposal. Now, regularly I go to Koil and all that, but I like this proposal. I'm attracted to it. I'm inclined to it. This is because you are not deepening yourself in your association when you are going to the temple. You are making sure it is superficial and ritualistic only. You don't want to enter it too much, but you're willing to enter a viparita explanation deeply. This shows you have an inclination for viparitam. Asuras tad viparyaya hai. You should be careful. If you don't understand properly, you must understand it. Otherwise, you'll be led into another understanding. You'll be very surprised that this is the reason why many people entered India and converted these so-called Sanatana Dharma followers, because of their weak understanding of all these great, beautiful scriptural references. Nobody was there to explain it like Prabhupada has done it. You can explain it any way you want. Different people can understand it differently. No. There is only one understanding of the reality. And that explanation should be given. So Prabhupada and all the acharyas have explained what is happening. The Bhagavatam is explaining and glorifying Bali Maharaja. Right? And what is happening, this previous, when he is a demon, that is being described. He becomes grateful to Shukracharya. Why? Why? He revived him. The demigods attacked, killed everybody. Bali was a great general in the army. He was a very powerful Kshatriya. He was also killed. But he used Sanjeevani mantra and that thing, and he revived all the asuras, especially those who were very special. Shukracharya revived Bali. Imagine you are dead and you come alive. And it's not that you are born again. You start from where you left. Your dead means finished, no? How can you start again from where you left? That's the extra thing he had. No, from where you left, that's from where you died, you can start chapter 2 again. You're still living. Your book is not over, it's only chapter is changed. Start again from where you left. So when Bali came to life and he knew, you have saved me, I was dead. He said, I offer myself to you. He offered himself to Shukracharya. Little does he know, very soon he is going to offer himself to Vamana, Atma Nivedanam. Bigger type of offering he is going to do. To Shukracharya he offered. You see, people become grateful but they don't know whom they are offering themselves to. How it suits their full goal of life, they don't know. So you become closed. Inside a closed situation, you offer yourself to some false guru. Shukracharya is a guru who is telling, don't surrender to Vishnu. Actually, he is not a guru as per definition, because he is not allowing you to surrender to Krishna. So he is really speaking not a guru. But then he is a guru of other things, many material things, and therefore he is accepted. And he is offering himself. I am very grateful to you. You gave me life. You gave me life. See how the story builds up. He has offered himself, Atma Nivedanam, to Shukracharya. And Shukracharya is grooming him up. You are a nice fellow. You're listening to me, So I'll give you more and more mercy. Make you powerful. Made him sit in the yajna, gave him weapons, gave him that power, this power, empowered him so much. And he went through that Vishwajita yajna and he became super powerful. Materially became very powerful. Then he went to attack Indra. You killed me, I am alive here again. I'll come back and kill you. This way he attacked Indra and defeated Indra. Defeated the demigods. Now he became very powerful. And he is dedicated to Shukracharya. You only made me powerful. You are everything for me. And Shukracharya also very good. Nice boy. Nice disciple. You are very grateful to me, That's very good. Materialistic gurus are all like that. Good. You spoke good about me and you told that everything my success is because of you. Very good. Now you understand. You are very grateful. I will give you more blessing, don't worry. This is how material things happen. But all this is being built up. Something completely different is going to happen. That Leela we will see. That although he is so grateful to Shukracharya, although he is sold out to Shukracharya, although he has become very powerful and all the demigods have been conquered and there's nothing more to conquer for him, Vishnu will come and take away all these achievements, including the understanding that Shukracharya is very great, including the understanding that I am great. Everything can be taken away at any time. Krishna is not afraid, he is completely surrendered to Shukracharya, what shall I do? Adala, no problem. He is situated in Shukracharya's heart and in Bali Maharaja's heart. The best of the influencers as Paramatma in the heart. So that's not a problem for me. I know what he is thinking. I know what to do to make him completely surrender to me also. This is mercy of Lord Vamana. Vamanadev decided that whatever great you may be as a demon king, however high you have scaled yourself, I will make you surrender to me. If Krishna decides, he can make you surrender to him. But he doesn't do that to everybody. You'll be wondering, edukku in the sadhana, chanting, building up of my this thing, all. You just do it to me instantly. Let it be finished. But he doesn't do it to you. He did it to Bali Maharaj. He did it to Bali Maharaj. Express. Super express. Devotional carrier. Poop. He became devotee. Immediately he became a Mahajana. From a demon, he became a Mahajana. No in-between great period and all that. Isn't it? That is Krishna's mercy. If Krishna wants, he can do that. But what did Shukracharya want? This is the comparison. What did Shukracharya want from him? Utilize him for his own glory. Utilize him for material benefit. That's all he wanted. But Bali Maharaj is a spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna, eternal servant of Krishna. He can shine forth in a much bigger way than what Shukracharya can utilize him as. Very small. So when Krishna gives mercy, and when you surrender to Krishna, then the reward is so much more. This is a comparison you can see. When he surrendered to Shukracharya, what was he? When he surrendered to Vamana, what did he become? What did he become? He became a Mahajana, the great authority on devotional service. What a high position. So in life, we are somehow trained by Maya, by the material situation, because of our conditioned nature, to surrender to materialistic authorities. This is what we are trained from the young age, and we learn. Unfortunately, it is not good. Why? Because those material authorities are not Krishna conscious, are not going to lead you to Krishna consciousness. These material authorities don't know, they are completely ignorant. When you surrender to an ignorant person who doesn't know Vishnu, nate swartha gatimhi Vishnum, durashaya e bahirartamanina. When you don't know the goal of life, gati, and somebody surrenders to you, what is the use? You will also direct them in an ignorant way. Because you don't know. Because you simply don't know. So people who don't know actually should not lead. Very simple sutra. You don't know God, don't lead. Sit down. Become a follower. You be a follower of a proper person who knows God. But when people who don't know God, don't follow God, they want to lead. Human society will be Andha yathande rupaniyamanina te apisha tantrayam uridham nibaddha. In the words of Prahlad Maharaj. Blind people following the blind man. It's a combination. You don't know, and somebody who does not know is telling, I know, come with me. And you follow him. This is a very dangerous situation. So I told you about that Arabic proverb. You see, one who knows, follow him. One who does not know and does not know that he does not know, right, is innocent. Teach him. One who does not know but thinks that he knows, is a dangerous fellow. Avoid him. It is a very wise proverb. One who knows, or one who does not know and does not know that he does not know, you can awaken him. Hare, you don't know, yaar, I'm telling you this. Oh, thank you very much. Nice people, simple people. But one who does not know and thinks that he knows. In that category comes people who know that they don't know, but pose as though they know. Another variety. So many permutations. I wrote this down actually. From this proverb I said, there is more. All these different shades. One who does not know, he knows that he does not know, but he pretends he knows and puts a picture, I know. This is even more dangerous fellow. Very dangerous fellow. So, you should it's very difficult to know who knows, because you don't know. That is why Gyan is important. That is why you must get educated. It's very dangerous not to be educated. In the Bhagavad Gita. So important is this education. That's why Prabhupada's contribution to human society, you cannot estimate it. You should be given 1 million Nobel Prizes for all times to come. It's fantastic contribution he has done. You see, if you read Greek history, in Delphi, the oracle, they go and ask questions to the oracle. Oracle is some futuristic lady possessed by some spirit who will tell you, like Jyotishas tell, this is what is this, that's like that. And they'll go and listen to that and do it. They believed in demigods and all that, Greek. So they went, all these people learning from here and there, went to Oracle and asked, who knows that we can go and ask? Everybody wants to know who knows. So they went and asked Delphi, the oracle, who knows? The oracle said, Socrates knows. The oracle said, Socrates knows. He's a very brilliant brain and questioning and all that. So they went and told him, you know, tell us. He said, I don't know. He said, I don't know, but I'm trying to know. I am asking questions from everybody and trying to know. It's very interesting. Socrates is a very true philosopher. He told, I don't know, I'm trying to understand. If you want, you can follow me. Join my journey. But I don't say I know. I'm trying to find out and slowly I'm getting to know things. I don't know. So this is the nature of a person who really knows. The oracle is saying he knows. And he is telling, I don't know, I'm just trying to find out. A nature of a person who really knows is that he will normally very humbly state, I don't know. I am just following my guru, what he told me, and I am doing. I actually don't know. That's humility. Nobody who knows will ever tell you, I know, come down behind me, all of you come here. Nobody will say like that. Those who genuinely know will sit somewhere in the corner and chant Hare Krsna and be quiet. If you want, you come and know from me. I am not going to advertise myself. That's how normally people are. But Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada said, his guru told him, you go and preach. Don't wait for them to come and ask you. They will not. This is Kali Yuga. So he had the job of going and telling, I know. I'm telling you. This you read. Read this. He pushed it into people's lives. That was a special type of assignment. So when the guru tells you, don't just sit down and keep quiet, thinking I know, that is enough. Get up and go and give it to others. Forcefully give it to others. They won't ask you, but you have to give it. Kali Yuga is like that. எனக்கு தெரியாத யாருக்கிட்ட கேட்கணும்னு தெரியாது எங்க போகணும்னு தெரியாது அப்படியே தூங்கிடலாம் நம்ம. Best easiest thing is to do to go in tamaguna, sleep, drink and remain in tamaguna. Very afraid, very weak mentally, physically, everything weak. ஐயோ I want to go and hide somewhere. யாரா பூன்னு சொன்னா காசு கொடுத்துருவாங்க. Don't do boo to me please, I'll give you money. Very weak people. Such people, best is you catch him by the ears and say, chant Hare Krishna, you idiot. Here, eat prasadam. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Many of them are like that only. Many of them are like that. They really don't know. But they act so many things and you think, he's very rich, he knows. No, actually he does not know. When he closes the door in his house, no, he cries. So many problems, both inside my head, my family, my this thing, my that thing. People think, coat, suit, bootalam, bota, do that, do this and all that. But in the night when he closes the door, my God. And the acting, panni, very tired in the night you become. Why you become very tired? Because you put on a show like that whole day. And then in the night, you're relaxed. I'll be myself. So tired you are. Most of the people are showing something which they are not. Everybody is ignorant. Kalau Shudra Sambhava. Shudra means ignorant. Filled with ignorant people. But they show off in many ways. Don't get afraid. Most of them don't know. This is how Prabhupada, you will see, very boldly he said, you don't know. You don't know. So listen to what I'm saying. He was very bold. I used to wonder, how is he so bold? No, he's a self-realized person, he's a pure devotee and all that. Then I told myself, as though you know that he's a pure devotee. No, I know from what he has written and all that. But actually, Prabhupada is simply clever and smart. That's all. It's really speaking. He knows this idiot does not know anything. He knows that. You see, in that reporter, you've seen that video? He's drumming the table like this. He's not very interested in his question. Da-da-da-da-da, sound is coming. He's answering the question and drumming the table with his hands. That sound is coming because the mic is placed. He's bored with this question. He is answering question. Hey, you are a cat and dog civilization. He's telling openly. Then later when the devotees asked him why like this, then he said, although I am telling him cat and dog civilization means the dog doesn't make difference between mother and sister, has sex with everybody. That is called cat and dog civilization. He's explaining. Why are you telling cat and dog civilization, cat and dog? What do you mean? He's explaining this is the meaning of, that's why I'm saying cat and dog civilization. Thank you. He's going ahead. He's going ahead. So Prabhupada does not know. He's not understanding what I'm telling. He's not understanding what I'm telling. Cannot know. Very, very, so badly conditioned by Kali and Maya that even if I'm standing in front and I tell you, you're not able to absorb it. So unfortunate you are. So unfortunate. Right? So to such people, Prabhupada went and pushed fortune inside. That is what he said to one devotee, Prabhupada, what happened to me? How did I change like this in 1.5 years? He said, I brought good fortune for you. To Giriraj Maharaj also he said, I read it in the book 3 days back. When he is asking Prabhupada, how this and all that, you can consider it to be a good fortune that I have given you. He told this to everybody. It is not that I will not tell you. I must tell you and you must know. You must know that this is happening to you. If I pass away and you also pass away, nobody knows. You must know that Krishna has sent me, my Guru has sent me, the whole parampara is looking at me, and I am doing this because I am doing it under instruction. And it is happening. You are becoming a devotee. It's working. The chanting of the holy name works. The prasadam works. The deity worship works. And Krishna's instructions work. If you follow. That people should know. Isn't it? Asuriyas tat viparyeha, all sorts of people against God, I am turning them towards God. How many Bali Maharajas were turned by Prabhupada? That is wonderful. So many Asuric people were turned to Krishna consciousness. They became saintly people. Chanting the holy name, worshipping Krishna, serving the Lord, completely giving up all Asuric habits. It's a wonder. They may not have the horoscope like Bali Maharaja to become great world planet leaders or something. But they were all mini Bali Maharajas. They were all mini Bali Rama. Every day killing at least 2 animals and eating them up. Small Bali Maharaja. Asuric, very hot, angry, waiting for sense gratification, stealing, thieving, all these dirty bloody things they were doing. Small, so many Asuras. Asuric behavior and attitude is there everywhere, you can see it. But they don't have a horoscope like Bali Maharaja. Because Shukracharya is behind creating material fortune for him. Vamanadev came and destroyed all that material fortune and created the real good fortune. The real Bhakti Unmukha Sukhi, Sukriti. He gave him. He gave him devotion. Made him super duper fortunate. This is what we should understand. All of us have become super duper fortunate like Bali Maharaja only. Because Prabhupada came and gave us this information. Chant the holy name. Gave us a lifestyle. Gave us a whole Krishna conscious paradigm. Whole thing changed inside for us. I don't live like that anymore. Life with ambitions for sense gratification and everything. I am waiting to serve Krishna at any moment. With all my wealth, all my intelligence, all my words, my mind, my body and everything, I want to grasp every opportunity. This is Bali Maharaja, moment of your life. Right? Every one of us has got the same moment. It's right at the threshold. If you want, you can take it up or join Shukracharya and continue. There was a choice that Bali Maharaja had to make. And Bali Maharaja made that choice. He made the choice. And Krishna gave him the choice. When he told him that, where is the third step I should place? He was forcing out the choice from him. It's not that he does not know where to put my third leg. He knows, but he wants him to surrender. And Bali Maharaja understood, this is what you want me to do. You want me to surrender completely to you. I'm going to do that. In my wisdom that I've gathered till now, right? I have already come this much. You have punished me, taken away everything from me. All my material wealth you have taken away from me. I am on the threshold of great fortune. Why will I go back again? Why will I go back again? It's a brilliant decision, hard decision of life we have to make. He made a decision. It's not that, he had no decision to make. Fortune was fully forced on him and all that. It was to a great extent, but Krishna did not steal away his individuality. You still have a chance if you want to go back. You still have a chance. You can say, Moonada Kala, that we will see what to do. I don't know. Why did you choose all these things? Prahlad, please do something. You are my grandfather. Why is he doing like this to me? He can change the whole dialogue. He can change the dialogue. It would have been a different pastime. But he had a choice. He made a choice that I will surrender to you. He had already made the choice when he saw him. So beautiful. What a nice looking brahmachari. He already started appreciating. That time itself his mind has changed. And he already drank charanamritam from his lotus feet. So it is so powerful. You can't escape after drinking charanamrita. So Vamana also gave everything to him. Here, take my charanamrita, drink it. Here, I give you an opportunity for this. Slowly he worked on him. And standing next to him, Shukracharya fuming and burning. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You see, he knows that Vamanadev can influence you. Don't fall under that influence. I have for so long very nicely avoided that influence. And I'm standing in between, getting the best of both worlds. Shukracharya was another very shrewd person. Using his shrewdness to not surrender to Krishna. But at the same time remain pious. There's another level. Be very nice, but don't surrender. There's another group of people like that. Be very good, but don't give up. Don't be foolish. Don't surrender. Vishnu. Because he is not surrendered also. He's telling his disciple, don't surrender. Now he made a decision, Bali Maharaj. You may not surrender, but I am going to surrender. This is an amazing decision. My guru is not surrendered, but I have decided to surrender. This is what he did. That's why I'm saying it's a hard decision to do. By the mercy of Vamana, he was able to see Guru is not surrendering to Vishnu. But he kept glorifying Vishnu all the time to me. He told me Vishnu is great. No, Vishnu is standing in front, he is not surrendering. Let him go, let him do what you want. I am going to surrender. That's when he decided. He didn't make the mistake that his Guru made. Too much this is. Krishna giving him intelligence. Don't follow your Guru. Guru rapi avilaptasya karya akarya ajanato. The Guru should be given up if he does not know what is right. And if he does not know that surrendering to Krishna is the topmost thing, he should be given up. Guru rapi avilaptasya. You must give him up. He did that. In history, it is an amazing thing to give up Guru. Not many people did that. Not here and there you will see small stories of the Guru telling the disciple, get out, don't be with me anymore. Okay, what to do? I'll go accept another Guru. Stories like that. You see the story in the Purana, and Jiva Goswami has quoted the story in the Sandarbhas. That, who is that? Vyasadeva's disciple, Vaishampayana. Vaishampayana is, he'll be dictating to Vaishampayana and he'll be taking down. You will see that. He was a great Vaishampayana, and then Jaimini, all of them were great disciples of Vyasadeva. They all propounded their own philosophy also. Vaishampayana had his own Gurukula. He was a very powerful, learned, educated person. He was Vyasadeva's disciple. He had his own Gurukula. In his Gurukula, he had disciples, and one day he got into a serious problem. He got cursed. He got cursed. So he said, my disciples all have to share this curse. Each of you perform this austerity for so many weeks, and then I'll be rid of it. He had a disciple who was top class disciple, Yajnavalkya, who wrote that Yajnavalkya Samhita. Is another brilliant person. But he was a disciple of Vaishampayana and his favorite disciple, but a little proud because I am extra good. So when this Guru said, all of you do this and take this thing, he said, Guru Maharaj, why so many people should suffer? I alone will suffer. I will take all the thing and I will become, your great servant. I will alone take it. Let them all be freed. Vaishampayana, on one side, he thought this is a very great offer. It's something similar to our what we read, Vasudeva Datta telling Lord Chaitanya that let them all go back to Godhead. One person alone will suffer like that. But Vaishampayana thought so very arrogant and proud. He said, no, my decision is to have everybody share it. So that everybody will do little. I don't want to burden one person with that. No, but that is better. He's arguing with his Guru. No, it's better. I will take it like that. Because I'm a very favorite disciple like that. So Vaishampayana got very disturbed that you're not listening to me. I am telling you this is the way I want to do it. No, I will do it. Then he said, you can leave my ashram. Hereafter, I'm not going to teach you. I don't want you to be here. I don't accept you as a disciple anymore. Give back everything that you learned from me. Another punishment he said is, give back everything that you learned from me. So Yajnavalkya also, he said, so what? Like that. He was also very different. It seems he vomited everything that he had learned. All the realized knowledge that he had, it came out of him as vomit. And then immediately all these other disciples say, hey, they digested Vijnana, already understood stuff. So they all became partridges, birds, and came and ate it up. They all became immediately birds and ate it up. Waste up. He has worked very hard and he has digested it, it's come out. It's a figurative, this thing. So they ate it up and Yajnavalkya went out. And he accepted somebody else as Guru and became very great. Yajnavalkya Samhita and all he wrote. So you will see this in history. Rarely it happens that the Guru rejects the disciple or the disciple is forced to go out of the Guru's ashrama and all that. You can see that in here and there happening. But never like this, that confronted by Vishnu and you take it as Vishnu or my Guru. Because mostly the Guru will tell you to go to Vishnu only. But you are in a situation where Vishnu or Guru, he chose Vishnu. Normally you should do that. He chose Vishnu correctly. The choice he made. And Krishna also encouraged that as Vamana. So it's a very wonderful story that a person from being a demon becomes a devotee. And for making that happen, Vamana played this pastime. He cheated him, he says. Chalayasi Vikramane Balimadbhuta Vamana. Adbhuta Vamana. Wonderful looking dwarf. Chalayasi. He cheated Bali into surrender. So, but he doesn't do that for everybody. We are not as great as Bali. We are Chota Bali. With a little Asuric tendency, waiting for any chance of enjoying on my own without Krishna. That plan is always there inside, insidious, very lurking inside that desire. That is the meaning of conditioned soul. Because you have come here for that only. Come here to give up that and be situated in your constitutional position. That is a very difficult thing to do, especially for an Asura who is 180 degrees that side. So imagine the trajectory of Bali. He had a lot of things to go inside and surrender. Right? Many of us surrender because the situation is very bad. Material situation is very bad, easy to surrender. So it's okay, it's nothing great. It is very easy to make you surrender. Just give you one kick on the back, surrender. Most people are God-fearing, pious and all that. If you give a small tap, it's enough, you'll surrender. Some guys won't. Still, as much as I can go on, let me go enjoying. So Krishna turns and gives a very big kick. தட்டி தட்டி பார்த்து சரியாகலன்னு சொல்லி ஓங்கி ஒரு அடி. It happens over several janmas if you don't do it properly. But to Bali Maharaj, instantly he did. That's the best thing. He became instantly changed into a pure devotee of the Lord. That is why he is glorified. Although he is a demon, many people still think he is a demon. He became a devotee. They don't know about his devotee life. In the Bhagavatam, if you read only, you know and appreciate Bali for the surrender he did from being an asura to becoming a devotee. Learning how to surrender, Atmanivedanam, you can learn from Bali Maharaja. Right? So for all of us Vaishnavas, especially Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we worship Bali Maharaja as a Mahajana who taught us how to surrender by himself doing it. These are hard decisions for the conditioned soul to make. Surrender means I don't have anybody else but you, that's it. If you want, you can do anything you want with me. Mat prana natastu saeva na paraha. And Vamana did what he wants with him, made him a pure devotee. Om Tat Sat. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Any question or comment? I am also trying to find out whether he also said you will become Indra later to him. And so. No, they don't know all that. It means they don't pay significance to these devotional things that are written. When they read the Bhagavatam, they read in a different way. It's okay. Don't think much about it. Because they're not devotee. Only if you're devotee, you'll see, Vamanadev is your watchman now. For them, Vamanadev deserves to be a watchman. That's what they do. They look at it like that. See, Vamanadev is also punished. He became watchman down there. The attitudes, from there comes your conclusions. Unfortunately, they are switched inside in that way. All sorts of things. For everything, they will talk funny things. Even for Parikshit Maharaj's pastime also, they have something written down that he hid in the ocean inside this thing and all that, and he could not find him and could not bite him and all that. It's not like that. He didn't care about the snake biting him at all. It was no more a subject matter for him to think at all. I'm not going to look at you, not think about you. Like that it became. Because for a devotee, devotion, Krishna all assumes huge proportion. Everything else becomes insignificant. For a non-devotee, Krishna and devotion become insignificant and everything else becomes very important. Anything that is Krishna unconscious becomes most important. That's how it's changed. He has not got Bhakti Sukriti. You may be very pious, but little Bhakti Sukriti will change the whole thing. That means all your piety will become useful to you in Krishna consciousness. Many people who are pious will normally not surrender only because they'll be busy enjoying their good time. Problem with piety is that it, sukha sanghena badnati. In that sattvika state, you will be very busy enjoying the nice situation. It's very difficult to think of surrendering. So when you are in a difficult situation constantly, it is easy to surrender. Actually, good times and pious times are actually not greatly useful. But there are lots of pious kings also surrendered to the Lord. That's different. Many they surrender to astrologers and they'll do some pariharam and all that. Take the money from their pocket, lots of it. They all surrender to astrologer, to Ganapati Homa, to Mrita Sanjeevini Homa, to that Homa, this thing, that and all that, and then get beaten nicely and then come back and chant Hare Krishna somewhere in the corner. ஏதோ ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் எல்லாமே ட்ரை பண்ணியாச்சு இது ஒன்று தான் பாக்கி பட் that will turn out to be the best. They'll come last only for this. First they'll try out everything else. Chanting Hare Krishna mostly they want to come last. எல்லாம் ட்ரை பண்ணி நல்லா அடி வாங்கி become roasted, dried, fried, everything together, then come and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. But the Lord is so merciful. He will show them mercy for chanting Hare Krishna at least. Yeah. No, that is because of daylight savings calculation astrologically. That's a different thing, matter. It's about calculations in the calendar and when the daylight savings fall into which place, like that. I'm not very expert at that, but it's some technical thing. Mahadwadashi we call it. The Ekadashi leaps into, that means we'll follow that. And then it will shift to another domain. So on the day of Ekadashi we won't fast because Ekadashi extends itself. So we'll fast on the Mahadwadashi day. That's how it happens. Any other question or comment? Yeah. By choice. By choice. Why you are wearing this type of kurta with a button in this thing? Most people are not wearing with button. Why? Why? Because you like it, no? Because you like it. By choice. Why he is wearing katangata sata? He is wearing blue plain sata. Why? He like it like that. You are an individual. Krishna is not asking you to கோயிலுக்கு வரும்போது எல்லாருமே வெள்ளை குர்தா போட்டுட்டு nobody asks you to do that, and we don't tell you hey கட்ட போட்டிருக்க ஷர்ட் you can't chant Hare Krishna. We don't say things like that. It's not in any way this thing. It's an expression of your individuality. It's okay. That's not important. So these are not important. It's important that you surrender to Krishna. External things. So if you become an asura, you have decided not to surrender to Krishna. That is of concern. Because you have taken a stupid decision. That will give you a lot of trouble. No, you become envious of the Lord. One thing is choice. If you become envious, naturally you will choose like this only. Opposition only you will choose if you become envious. That is described. That's why Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, because you are not envious, I am speaking to you. Pravakshayami anasuyave jnanam vijnana sakhitam yat jnatva mokshayate ashubhat. Why is he going out of the way to tell Arjuna? Because you are not envious. Why you are telling like this about me? Why are you using this word non-envious? Because living entities do that. They become envious of me. Because I am the supreme. I have everything with me. I am the controller. So I have good reason to attract envy. Understand? So living entities become envious. That's why they are there inside the material world. Slowly they'll go back. It's not that immediately. Gradually it'll happen. You have to examine these things. These are the things that we should ask ourselves. inside. Who am I? What am I doing? Why am I thinking like this? What is my choice? How do I exercise my choice? What is pushing me to exercise this choice? Atakena prayuktoyam papam chariti purushaha anichyam api varshneya baladiva niyojita. Very thoughtful question Arjuna will ask. Why baladiva niyojita? By force I am being pushed to do things which I anichyam api varshneya. Although I don't want like that, it's happening to me. So you must know that even though you did not want, you will also be pushed by the modes. So devotee is a devotee intelligently after considering all these things. He is not just a sentimental devotee. Many people say Bhakti is all sentimental. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare. They don't know anything. Who said? Don't know. Come and read all these things. We have made an intelligent choice. We have made an educated choice. Bali Maharaj made an educated choice. Very intelligent person he is. Krishna gave him the intelligence. That is why Krishna is telling, you understand all these things, I will give you intelligence to come to me, to make the right choice. That's the meaning of Krishna saying that dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. I will give you the intelligence to make the correct choice. Where exactly it changes, there Krishna is telling, I'll be there. Very subtle. Very subtle. There he will be there to make you make the right choice. Many times we don't know. I don't have the strength to have made this decision. Must be Krishna. Because you're chanting Hare Krishna, because you're serving Krishna, because you have faith in Krishna, he will enter it where it is exactly required and influence your decision. But he will not make the decision for you. He will make you make that decision. That way he is not stealing your individuality. Powerfully influence you. That's the only way. I cannot force you to do it, then it is not love. When you make a decision, you take responsibility for the decision, then individuality exists and you become responsible for your decision. But if Krishna tells, oh, whatever you want, I will do. You tell, I will do. That's not the way Arjuna followed. Karishye vachanam tava does not mean stupidly he said, no. He has so many questions. Then only he said Karishye vachanam tava. It's not that right in the beginning he said Karishye vachanam tava. He did not say it. Sishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. That's what he said first. Instruct me. I'll think about it and then I'll tell you. He used his brain, intelligence. He analyzed it. Then he said Karishye vachanam tava afterwards. In the end. Nashtamoha smritir labdha. So it is an intelligent choice or not? Educated choice or not? That he will not steal that away from you. Why he will? So you have to work hard also. It's not that everything depends on the Lord here. I don't have to think anything. I just have to be a blob. I be just a mass of flesh moving around. No thinking, no feeling, no willing. It's not like that. You better exercise your individuality. You better consider what is right, what is wrong. Better pray to the Lord. Give me the intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. I want to make the right choice. All these things what make up a devotee and his consciousness. That is why it is realized knowledge. That is why it is out of your intelligence. It is not a blind faith. Bhagavad Gita is not a blind faith following of Arjuna. He is a person who said, I'm not fighting, I'm going. He made a decision already. And Krishna convinced him. He said, okay, very convincing now, I'll do. Okay. So the pain and burden of individuality is still on you. Don't try to escape that. I don't know. I vaguely remember something that some Sukriti or something. But he started appreciating Vamana, as he walked in himself, started glorifying. Then he washed his feet. Then he washed his feet and drank the water. From there onwards, I think Krishna gave him mercy. Om Tat Sat Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki